Chelsea lay hand on a sublime African talent. I can't imagine my sporting director show me real-time indecision. In the next 5 seconds, you get everything Chelsea, and if there is any big story hovering around in the space, you won't be denied. Before I walk into details of today's stories, please do what to contribute to the growth of this community by liking the video, subscribe to the channel. In doing so, please choose all so you are always on the go whenever I come out here. It is always a pleasure for your kind decision to contribute to the growth of this community. If it is on TikTok, you have an encounter, please do what to follow me. It's a pleasure. My sporting directors really surprised me. You knew we needed midfield reinforcement during the summer transfer window. You saw Luiz available from Juventus on loan, but opted for Bonanote from Brighton. Douglas eventually found his way to join Forest, and as we speak, he's with them on loan. But according to reports, Chelsea are in negotiations with the agent of Douglas as well as Juventus, seeking to pull away the Brazilian from the camp of Nottingham Forest. How do you do this if you want to be a good friend of Nottingham Forest? Well, that's the situation. Still talking about transfers, the Blues are in negotiations with Rennes, whereas the Blues are hovering around figures 40 million to 45 million euros. Rennes are holding on to a club record fee of 64 million euros. Please stay tuned on the Football Rocket channel and you would be denied any development to this story. In the past days, there were reports that the Blues will be willing to sign the French talent Jeremy Jacquet on a lower fee, so he will be left with Rennes on a 6-month loan till summer, where Mamadou Sarr will be recalled from his loan with Strasbourg back to Chelsea in a deal which will see Axel Disasi join the French side. And I tell you, we will going to meet the Strasbourg Ultras. From a reliable source, Chelsea are in negotiations with Trabzonspor for Chris Inao, 19-year-old Ivorian international. If you're consistent with the recent AFCON tournament, you saw him feature a number of games for Ivorian national team. Mate, this boy, you're really going to love him for his first touches, his passing, and sublime agility. Please bring. Well, at this point, let me go a little bit economical. In the 2024-2025 season, Chelsea's revenue was around £201 million, which, according to reports, was over £60 million lower than the top 5 in the Premier League. And note this, we were still without front of shirt sponsor. But according to reports, Chelsea are still in negotiations with a number of partners seeking to wrap up a deal for front of shirt sponsor. Mate, if we have all things put in place, we are going to be unreachable. Regardless of all these dynamics, according to reports, we are more stable economically compared to the previous years. Away from the bridge, Manchester United 33-year-old Casemiro has his contract expired by end of the season in summer. He seeks to leave the camp of the Red Devils on a free. LA Galaxy, according to reports, are high on his cards. 33-year-old. He's even one out of his coins. How much more notes? Still away from the bridge, according to reports, Tottenham Hotspurs are in negotiations with Liverpool for another close to a worn-out left-back Andy Robertson. At the camp of Aston Villa, Unai Emery and his men are currently in negotiations with Besiktas and AS Roma for the services of ex-Chelsea Academy graduate Tammy Abraham. Reports indicate personal terms have already been agreed between Abraham and Aston Villa. Please stay tuned for more updates on Chelsea and key stories of the football world. Please remember to like my video and join the community. It's my biggest pleasure.